Let's look now at a relatively new method of bringing in blocks from another drawing file. I'm going to come up here to this icon. It's called Design Center. I'm going to click on it. By clicking on it, it opens an entirely new window. And as you can see, it's currently pointing to a drawing file that comes preloaded with your Autocad 2004. There's Autocad 2004 in the sample directory, and I'm going to go ahead and click on this plus sign for 8th floor furniture drawing file. As you can see, it lists all the information for this drawing file, and it's categorizing this for us, and it may or may not contain blocks or dimension styles or layers, but the only way to find out is by clicking on it. And as you can see, it does contain blocks within this drawing file. What we're doing right now is what AutoCAD refers to as data mining. We are extracting information from one drawing file and we're going to be bringing it into another drawing file. This allows us to bypass the W block option. Take the window and dock it on the side here, and I'm going to do a little click and dragging, and now under blocks, as you can see, there are several. I'm going to click one time on this 20-inch diameter table. There's the preview. No description was given to it, and that's fine. What I think I'm going to do is bring it into this drawing file. There's a couple of ways of doing that. One, I can simply click on it and drag it in. See how that changes? And I'm going to release my button, and it has brought the table in, just like that. Let's look at this table, longer file name. Let's look at the phone, another long file name. What I'll do this time is right-click on it and select Insert Block. And if you feel a little safer doing this, you can do so. I'll specify on screen 1:1 is fine and no rotation, selecting OK. And I think I'll place that telephone on my counter. Let me turn off OSNAP and OTrack, and I will put it right here for now. As you can see, the blocks were created on layer 0. My current layer is a fern. When I brought them in, they took on the color properties of this layer. So that's very nice. So that's how you can use Design Center to bring in blocks. Let's look at the dimension styles. There's a style in there. I could also do the same thing by clicking and dragging that in here. We can look at the layers. I can also change the view on that. Look at list or details. If we go to details, it gives us the names. If I go to list, breaks that up. Let's see how this will work. If I take this, I could click and drag it in. I could right click it, select add layers, or I can give it a double click. Let's see. Currently I just have layer A fern. If I give this A fern-P free2 a double click, on your command line it indicates that the layer was added. Any duplicate definitions will be ignored. Now if we look at our pull down menu, there's the layer. Text styles, also you can bring in some text styles and other information that's available. I'm going to point you to Design Center, and I want you to see the home space planner, the blocks in there. Again, looking at the details there, we can select description or no description. We can select the name. This one has the preview and it also has a description. You can bring these in as well. So there are some blocks to be had. You can also go to DC Online Design Center, and if you have a internet connection available, you can go to Design Center online and select from the available blocks there as well. I'm going to close Design Center now, and I've created a small diagram that I hope explains what we've talked about here. Block and W block file. We had our kitchen drawing, and we made a block from the refrigerator, and then we were able to take that block and make a file out of it, which gave it the DWG extension, and then it would eventually be possible to take that refrigerator drawing, bring it into another drawing file, and it becomes a block there. Or, using Design Center, we can simply look at that kitchen drawing file and see that it contains a block called refrigerator and bring it directly into this one, bypassing the W block option and just taking it from one file to another. And that is the power of blocks and W blocks and Design Center.